והנה שם הבאתי מה שכתוב בזוהר חלק א' פרשת בראשית דף כ' עמוד א'. Now there I brought what is brought in זוהר חלק א' בראשית ויעש אלקים את שני המאורות הגדולים. That it says on and Elokim made the two great luminaries Shema Shlim Kechada, a complete name as one. Havai Elokim Hari Shemus Havai Elokim Nikrau HaMeoros HaGedolim. The name of Havai Elokim are called the two great luminaries Vimkein Lefizeh. And if so, according to this Mashikos of Acharkach, the Maor HaGadol Sayom, the great luminary to rule the day, Zeu Shem Havaya, that corresponds to Shem Havaya. The Maor HaKatan, and the small luminary, the Memshelas Halayla, to rule the night, Zeu Shem Elokim, that corresponds with the name Elokim. So too it says clearly in the Zohar there. And this, that the name Elokim is also called in the name of the two great luminaries. And then afterwards it's called the small luminary. So what happened? How can we say the name of Elokim has some kind of change? So in the Zohar it explains that the name Elokim used to be one and united with the name of Alkim. Therefore the name Elokim is also called the great luminaries. And afterwards the name Elokim descended in level, to be the head of the foxes in the worlds of breed, as nikras meor hakatan. Then it's called the small luminary. And this is like our sages said, Gemar Shvuos, al pasuk hanar hagadol nahar pras. On the verse, the great river, the river Pras, the Euphrates. Krav legabe dehina vidhin. Get close to the king and become important. Because those who are near to the important people become important. So the Maor HaKatan, when it's close to the Maor HaGadol, is also called the Maor HaGadol. Like we're saying, with Elokim, that was united and one with the concept of Shem Havaya. So too it explains in Zohar there, that the greatness of a woman is only when she's one together with her husband. The husband lends the credentials as a unit. They're more chashuv. And the feminine aspect gets the elevation. And to explain this concept, you can understand in accordance with what it says in Torah or Va'era, that Elokim spoke to Moshe that I am Hashem, beperush imasai God lavaya, kishuhu bir Elokeinu, that when is Havaya great, when it is in the city of Elokeinu, perush ir Elokeinu, hainu shem Elokim. And the concept of the city of Elokeinu is the concept of the name of Elokim. So here you have a concept of Havaya is great when it's with Elokim. Not just Elokim is great when it's with Shem Havaya, the feminine with the masculine, but it's also the other way around, the masculine with the feminine. or the Havaya with Elokeinu. Ki'ir zeu tzirufi osios shnei avanim bonos shtei batim chulu, because the concept of the combinations of letters is the idea of two stones build two houses, meaning the combinations of the letters and so forth, and three stones build 9 or whatever. That that's the concept of the name Elokim, Kamosh Kazov, B'Sefer Shel Beinim Chiluk Beis, so Perek Daled. Al Yidei Hatziru V'Ozios T'Shem Elokim Meir Shem Havaya, and through the combination of letters of the name Elokim shines the name Havaya. V'Nikreis as Godel Havaya. Nikra as Godel Havaya Muhul Al Me'od. Then it's called Great is Havaya and very praised, because of the unity with Shem Elokim. Al derech hama'or ha'godol b'chinas Shem Havaya, like the concept of the great luminary, which is the son of Havaya. Like we're saying that this is the allegory of the sun and the moon to Shem Havaya and Shem Elokim, the two great luminaries. And that is specifically when you have the union of Havaya and Elokim together. And look what it says in Likutei Torah and the Bira Shuva Yisrael, that through this union shines the revelation of Elokus below. And as it will be in the time to come, in the revival of the dead, so too by the giving of the Torah, it says, that Elokim spoke, Anochi Havaya, I am Havaya. The same, coming from the same level of Elokim said, I am Havaya. Then these two names are called the two great luminaries. That the name Elokim is also from the concept of the great luminaries. That since in it and through it shines the name Havaya. And only this, that afterwards it's called the small luminary to rule over the night. That is, when Shem Havaya is not shining in it in a revealed way and in a union, just like you have a curtain and a in between Parsa and Masach, both words hinting to a concept of a curtain. Bein Atzilus Lebria, between Atzilus and Bria. Kiniksi Havaya b'Chachma, because it's written Shem Havaya with wisdom, Shem Havaya Meir b'Chachma Davka, that the name Havaya shines in Chachma specifically, Shu Koach Ma, which is the strength of Ma, of what? Of Bittul. Now we're going to explain the concept of Havaya Elokim L'chora in a different context. The concept of Havaya being Chachma. And even in its englodement, in Bina is only through Chachma specifically. Now in the whole world of Atzilus shines the concept of Chachma, right? In general, Atzilus Chachma and Bria Bina and Yitzir Midos and so forth. So Atzilus is Chachma. Alkim gam bechinas Shem Elokim shu malchus kishi be'Atzilus shesham meir Chachma alkim meir bo Shem Havaya. If so, in the world of Atzilus, the name Elokim, which corresponds to malchus, that in Atzilus shines Chachma, so shines the Chachma into malchus as well. which we said is Shem Havaya, so Shem Havaya is shining into Elokim, Vaz Nikras Shnehem HaMaor HaGadol, and then both of them, Chachma and Malchus, are the two great luminaries, which is also Chachma Tatar. Chachma Ilah and Chachma Tatar are the Chachma and Malchus, the two great luminaries. Va'adarabba, Imasle Gadol Havaya, Keshuhu Bir Elokeinu, and exactly the opposite. When is Havaya great? When it's in the Ir Elokeinu, specifically through the combination of letters of the name Elokim. That's when you can shine the light of Shem Havaya, that the Malchus completes the Chochmah. וגם כי הכלים יש להם שורש גבוה מאוד מבחינת הרשימו מאור אין סוף שנשאר אחר הצמצום, so too, because the vessels have a source that's very high from the concept of the Rishimu, of the infinite light that remains after the Tzimtzum. So it's another Maila to the concept of Elokim, that it has a Shoresh in the Rishimu. So I guess the Kav and the Rishimu would be the two Maoros. But in the world of Bria, the light of Chachma is shining, not shining at all. Only the concept of Bina shines in. Concept of Bina shines in the world of Bria, established on the throne, which is the concept of Bria. Therefore, only shines there the name Elokim. Because Havaya only shines in Chachma. But nonetheless, the concept of Elokeinu, which is the concept of the letters and combinations of the vessels that shines there, the concept of Malchus becomes the Kesser for Olam HaBriya. But in the concept of Bina, you have the beginning of letters, division. There it explains the statement in the Zohar: when you go away from them, they're left, all of them, all these names, like a body without a soul. That they at least remain like a body. Why is there still a body? Because they have a source of their own in the Rishimu, from the Kelim that remains after the Tzimtzum, and the lights come from the cord and the line in the cord, the Orein Sof, from the infinite light, which shines into the Rishimu. And similarly, in the lower worlds of Bria Tzirasiyah, just like it is in the Kav, in the Shoresh of the Rishimu and the Kav, Shisham ein Meir HaKav v'chur, that there doesn't shine this line and cord of light. Mekabli ma'akelim de Atzilus, and receives from the light, from the vessels of Atzilus. Shiordin lihiyos neshama b'biyachu, that descend to be the concept of the neshama, to be yad, as is known with the concept of the lamed kelim of Malchus and so forth. L'chein az nikras shem Elokim hameir b'biyah b'shem hamor hakatan. And then the name Elokim that shines into biyah is called the small luminary, nikras kigufa b'la neshama, because it's called like a body without a soul, without the Shem Havaya. Be'erech gedulas ha'or the Shem Havaya, and that's in comparison to the greatness of the light of the Shem Havaya. V'zeu l'memshelas halayla, and that's to rule over the night. Because if the daytime is when you have the light of it, the Olam Atzilus, the nighttime, b'chinas layla zeu bibiyah, that's in the lower worlds, Zerbiya, Yitzira, Asiya, v'gam galus Mitzrayim nikreis layla. So too the exile of Egypt is called layla. V'zeu inyan miut halavana, that's the concept of the lessening of the moon.